Going further, we'll go to the skill or problem behavior number 7. Child has got very unpredictable behavior. That is where we parents and teachers sometimes get surprised from the behavior of the child. And you may have witnessed either in school or in any social situation, child will display a behavior neither the parents nor anybody would have expected that to happen. It could be too much of agitation, it could be too much of shouting, it could be anything which socially is not accepted. For that, we have to manage those things in school, so that this problematic behavior can be managed quite well. Now, how we can do? We are bringing out a game that is called Let's Do It Happily. So whenever anything happens and when child is expected or child displays some kind of unpredictable behavior, that means we are not prepared enough to accept that behavior. That's where the child's behavior surprises us. How we can inculcate and how we can play this game that is called Let's Do It Happily. So define any kind of activity that could include eating, that could include writing, that could include some kind of crafting exercise, anything. Only condition for this game is that we have to tell to the child, let's do it happily. If we are eating, let's do it happily. If we are writing something, let's do it happily. If we are doing something, some craft exercise or anything, let's do it happily. When we are bringing this positive emotion into place well in advance before the child reacts and puts some unpredictable behavior, then this happy notion in the mind of child will be developed as a synapse. And that keeps reminding the child, if I am doing something, I have to do it happily. That's the mantra that teacher has to place in the mind of the child, so that child's unpredictable behavior can be modified there on the spot itself. So make a condition. So the conditional thing has to be put into the mind of the child, and that's where the make-believe becoming so prominent. And if we put such kind of positive notion about to do it happily, the chances of unpredictable behavior will reduce to maximum possible extent. So that's a very, very strong and effective tool, this game called Let's Do It Happily. And I request and urge all the teachers, identify some kind of conditional things, positive conditional things, so that it can be worked out with the child. So child will be just keeping those things in mind. Anytime child will be doing those things, then immediately those things will come automatically to the mind of child, and unpredictable behavior would not be there. As far as evaluation is concerned, if child is showing at least no unpredictable behavior, we have to assign a score of 0. And most of the time, if the child is displaying unpredictable behavior, we have to give a score of 3. So that's where in between, if rarely child is displaying, we have to assign a score of 1. We need not worry too much on that. If the child sometimes displaying that unpredictable behavior, which is a kind of problematic behavior, then we have to assign a score of 2. So accordingly, we can do the evaluation based on our convenience. It can be at any time interval, could be a month, could be a quarter, could be also 6 months. But we must do it at regular interval so that child's problem behaviors can be tackled and managed.